Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be playing Game 2 of the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Cincinnati Reds from my 1975 through 1979 actuals, or AKA Franchise Best Players season replay. You can check out the videos on my channel for the regular season and playoff recap. But we're playing out the World Series with Ernie Harwell doing the play-by-play. So let's go ahead and get started here. The Reds took Game 1 by a score of 7-2. And Game 2, we've got Pat Zachary, 1976 edition, squaring off against Steve Busby, and both right-handers. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll return at the end of the game to review the box scores. All right.
Well, hi, everybody. It's series time. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Cincinnati Reds baseball. Glad to have you with us for Big League Baseball. You're on 66 WAPBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park where the Reds will host the visiting Kansas City Royals. This is the championship series, game number 2 in this 7-game series. The forgers have been jailed. The artists are before us. Right now, they're up 1-0. The Reds take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Reds. Perez at first base. Morgan at second. Concepcion, the shortstop. Rose at third. And the outfield. In left, it's Foster. In center, Geronimo. And over in right, Griffey. Bench is behind the plate, batting in the 6th spot and DHing. Knight. And on the mound for the Reds, the right-handed Zachary. For Zachary, his first appearance in the series. He will be facing Royal starter, right-hander Busby. So settle in. This is a championship game. Wilson will start the first. Zachary fires it in. Swung on, line towards second. Morgan back, it's out of reach. Wilson will hold it first. For Wilson, his third hit of the series. Next batter, Porter. Zachary brings it. Grounded deep into the hole. Concepcion is over. He's got it. The long throw to first, one away. Wilson moves up, no chance for the lead runner. for Kansas City. Wilson standing out at second. One gone. We have Brett to bat for the Royals. Wilson stretching his lead. The pitch comes in. Swung on. Strike. Wilson is trying for third. Great jump. Here's the peg for bench. Into the slide. Out. Good throw. 2 down. They lose a runner. Zachary into his motion. Delivers. Bested to right by Brett. Griffey will have to hustle, and it falls in front of him. He's forced to play it on the hop. He had no chance on that one, and Brett has himself a single. For Brett, his first hit of the series. Mayberry is now up. Brett takes a good lead. The pitch, yanked to right. Base hit. Griffey fields the ball. Brett is one around second. They're waving him on, and he gets over to third as the throw comes in. The Royals put 2 singles back-to-back for Mayberry, his first hit of the series. We have Otis to bat for the Royals for Kansas City. Brett on third, Mayberry on first, 2 gone. The runners take their lead. The offering to Otis. High fly ball to deep center. Geronimo is racing back. It's off the wall. Geronimo corrals the ball. Brett scores. Mayberry is around third. They're waving him in, and he scores. Otis then standing with a double. So 2-run score on Otis' double, and the Royals go ahead by 2-0. First inning. For Otis, his first double of the series. For Otis, his second hit of the series. And Otis now with 2 runs batted in. Right-handed batter Cowens steps up to face Zachary. 2 down. Otis standing out at second for Kansas City. Zachary working on Otis to hold him close. Zachary comes to the plate. Lined shot to right. Griffey is there and hauls it in. The half for the Royals, 2-4-0. They lead 1, so they move in front. Royals 2, Reds coming up. The Royals take the field here in the first. Let's see. Manager Robinson sends out his squad this way. Mayberry at first base. White at second. Patek the shortstop. Brett at third. The trio in the outfield. In left is Wilson. In center, Otis. And over in right, Cowens. Porter is behind the plate, batting in the 7th spot, and DH McRae. And today the Reds will try to solve Busby, who comes from the right side for Busby, his first appearance in the series. Morgan leading it off. Busby kicks and deals. Batted hard on the ground toward right. Diving stop by White. Throws. And he makes the play to first. 1 away. Rose is the next hitter. Busby with the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Wilson glides back. Plenty of room. And he covers it. 2 gone. Next up, Cincinnati hitter Foster. Busby to the wind. It's a shot to left center. Otis is over. Still after it. And he makes the running catch. That's 3 away. So the Reds are retired in order. Reds behind the Royals. 2-0. Bottom of the lineup, McRae, White, and Patek coming up. All right. Here's McRae to lead it off. He's a right-handed batter. He cranks and fires. Spanked sharply to Rose. Brutal bounce. The quick throw across the diamond got him. That's why they call it the hot corner for the first out. Now coming up, White. Zachary comes home. On the hand, White sends it high in the air, but shallow. Concepcion drifts under it and bags it for the putout. And that's the second out. We have Patek, the bat for the Royal. 2 gone. He brings it in. Lifted high to left. Foster drifts over. Plenty of room. And he makes the catch. 3 down. So the Royals go down 1-2-3. Reds still with a 2-run deficit. Bench, Perez, and Knight to bat next. Bench will get it started for the Reds. Here's a pitch from Busby. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 down. Base is clear. 1 down. Right-handed hitter Perez gets set to bat against Busby. The pitch comes in. Swung on, fouled off. Strike 1. The pitch. Slowly rolled toward Patek, and it slips out of his glove. Perez reaches on the miscue. Patek started to throw before he had the ball. Patek picks up an error. Knight the hit for Cincinnati. Runner on first, 1 away. The pitch. Grounded to first. Mayberry fires to Patek for 1. And back to first. To complete the double play. Reds go down. That'll do it for Cincinnati. Nothing across. 1 miscue for the Royals. They leave none. So they do not tally after 2. It's still 2-0 Royals. Top of the order here for Kansas City in the 3rd. Wilson, Porter, and Brett. Wilson to lead it off for the Royals. The switch hitter will bat left-handed. Here's a pitch from Zachary. Line to right. Griffey will play it on the hop. And Wilson is on with a single. That's Wilson's 2nd hit of the game. For Wilson, his 4th hit of the series. Porter comes up to bat. Zachary comes to him. Porter jacks 1 to deep left. Foster retreats. His back against the fence and puts it away. 1 away. Wilson gets back to first. Brett is the next hitter. The pitch from Zachary. Zachary jams him. Brett fights it off and muscles it toward shallow right. It drops back of first and rolls into foul ground. Griffey hustles over. Still after it. Now he's there. Wilson rounds 3rd. The throw comes into Concepcion. They're holding Wilson at 3rd, and Brett is in standing with a double. 2nd safety for Brett. For Brett is first. Double of the series. For Brett is 2nd hit of the series. The Royals have 2 in scoring position. 1 out. Mayberry steps up to face Zachary. He swings from the left side. He bats cleanup. Infield deep. The pitch comes in. Mayberry hits a ground hugger toward 2nd. He charges. Scoops it. They're sending Wilson home. The throw home. And he's safe. The run scores. Mayberry reaches first on the play. And Brett gets into 3rd. It's now 3-0 ball game. That's Mayberry's first ribby of the series. Okay, Royals with. Runners at the corners. 1 out. The top of the 3rd inning. We have right-handed Otis to bat for the Royals. Infield is back. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Lofted down the line in right. Griffey races over, moves under it, and makes the catch. Brett is tagging. Brett is headed home. Brett scores. As the throw comes in, Mayberry holds it first. It's now 4-0 ball game, and Otis now with 3 runs batted in. Royal hitter Cowens. The pitch. Out sharply to the left side. Concepcion covers it, flips it to Morgan, and that retires the side. For the Royal, 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. 1 left. So the Royal now with a safer margin. Reds on the short end, 4-0. The Reds will send out the bottom of the lineup. Griffey, Geronimo, and Concepcion. Griffey will lead it off. Here's a pitch. Griffey chops it toward Mayberry. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Busby and takes it himself for the first out. Next batter, Geronimo. The pitch is on the way. Geronimo tops it down the third baseline. It'll be a tough play for Brett. The off-balance peg. Yes! Got him by a stride. Sweet play by Brett for out number 2. Now at bat, Concepcion. The offering. Routine grounder to second. White scoops it. Flips the first. Bad throw. But Mayberry gets his foot on the bag. 3 away. So the Reds are retired in order. We've played 3. Reds down 4-0. Remember, this game goes 9 innings. They'll have another chance in the 4th. The Royal will send out the bottom of the lineup. McRae, White, and Patek. McRae will lead it off. Zachary into his motion. Delivers. Swing and a miss. McRae goes down on strikes. 1 down. Here's White coming to the plate. Now the pitch. It's skied. Morgan is backing up. Takes a couple of steps to his left. He stabs for it and makes the catch. 2 down. Patek is up next. The offering from Zachary. Swung on, smashed toward the gap in right center. Geronimo is racing back. Hits over his head, off the wall. He's chasing it down. Patek hits second on a full steam, and he puts on the brakes. With 2 outs, he'll hold up. Double for Patek. For Patek is first. Double of the series. For Patek is second. Hit of the series. Here's Wilson coming to the plate. Patek stretches his lead off second. The pitch. Chopper back to the mound. Zachary scoops it up. And he fires it right by Perez. He's chasing it down. Patek races around third, but he puts on the brakes. He'll hold right there, and Wilson will hold it first. That'll be an error on Zachary. Here's Porter coming to the plate. He lets it go. It's looped toward short. Concepcion is backing up quickly, and it drops for a hit. Geronimo fields it. Patek scores. Wilson is around second. The strong throw comes into Concepcion, and they're holding Wilson at second. So Porter with a ribby single. This ball game now 5-0 for Porter. His second hit of the series. That's Porter's first ribby of the series. Now coming to bat for the Royal, Brett. And here comes Reds manager Robinson. He's asking Zachary for the ball. Robinson is calling for a new pitcher. And lefty Gallup takes the mound to face Brett. So Zachary is yanked early. He goes only 3 2/3. The line on him, 5 runs, 4 earned on 8 hits, 1 strikeout. He's responsible for the runners. He can only lose it. For Gallup, his first appearance in the series. He's a southpaw. He'll try to hold him to let the Reds get back in it. Royal hitter, Brett. He brings it home. It's a shot down the line to right, into the corner. Wilson rounds third. He'll score. Porter will score. Brett's heading for third. Here comes a relay. Safe. He slid in head first, right under the tag. Triple for Brett. So 2 runs are plated on Brett's first triple, and the Royals add to their big lead, outpacing the Reds 7-0 for Brett, his third hit of the series, and Brett now with 3 runs batted in. Next up, Kansas City hitter Mayberry. He wheels and deals. Line hard over Morgan. Base hit. Griffey takes it on the bounce. Brett scores easily, and Mayberry has the RBI. So Mayberry with a Ribby single. The score now, hungry cause I ate nothing for Mayberry, his second hit of the series. And Mayberry now with 2 runs batted in. And that's the Royal 10th hit. Otis is the next hitter. Gallup comes to the plate. Slow chopper toward Concepcion. He charges. Barehands it. Makes the off-balance throw to first in time. And the side is retired. That'll do it for Kansas City. 4 runs on 4 hits. 1 miscue for the Reds. 1 left. They are now clobbering the Reds. The score now stands hungry cause I ate nothing. Royal as we head for the bottom of the 4th inning. Cincinnati now will send out the top of the order. Morgan, Rose, and Foster. Here's Morgan to start it off. Here's a pitch. Check swing. He held up, and he walked. Rose up there. First baseman Mayberry ready for a throw from Busby. The pitch way over his head. Porter scrambles. Morgan goes to second, and they score that a wild pitch. Speedy Morgan edging toward third. He delivers. Grounded deep into the hole. Patek is over. Stabs for it. He stops it. Long throw to first. 1 down. And Morgan moves to third. Foster is now up. Royal playing for the out at first. The pitch grounded hard to Patek. And he spears it. He declines the play at the plate. The throw to first. And he's gone. But the run scores. The Reds are on the board. Score now 8-1. And Foster now with 2 runs batted in. Bench walking up the bat. He lets 1 go. Grounded to third. The throw to first. And he's out for the final out. That'll do it for Cincinnati. A run on no hits. There were no errors. They score, but still trailed by 7. Reds trailing 8-1. Cowens, McRae, and White to bat next. Cowens to lead it off. The offering from Gallup. Soft liner to right toward the gap. It drops in front of Griffey, and Cowens is aboard with a single for Kansas City. The 11th hit in this game for Cowens, his first hit of the series. Here comes McRae to take his cuts. Here comes a pitch. Big swing, but he got under it. Center fielder Geronimo drifts back. He squeezes it. That's 1 down. Cowens is tagging, but he holds first. White is now up. They start the runner. Gallup brings it. White taps it to the left of first. Perez moves over for it. The underhand toss to Gallup. Safe. His foot was off the base. The scorer rules it a hit. For White his first hit of the series. Patek is up next. The runners take their lead. Here comes a pitch. Grounded to second. Morgan is over. He won't get it. Cowens races around third. He's headed home. He'll score. White holds up at second as the ball is returned to the infield, and Patek is on at first. So Patek with a ribby single. The score now 9-1 for Patek, his third hit of the series. That's Patek's first ribby of the series. Wilson getting ready to go. The runners take their lead. Here's the delivery. Pop foul behind first. Morgan is over. He's under it and hauls it in, and the runners hold. Next up, Kansas City hitter Porter. Here's a pitch. High and way wide. Bench would need a net to catch that one. It goes back to the screen. Both runners move up a base. The runners take their lead. Here's a pitch. Hit in the air to right. Griffey drifts over, and he's got it. That'll do it for Kansas City. A run on 3 hits. 2 men left on base. So the ship is sailing, and the Reds are not aboard. Reds on the short end, 9-1. For Cincinnati, it'll be Perez, Knight, and Griffey. Perez starts it for the Reds. Here's the pitch. Check swing. He held up, and he walked. That was Perez's first walk of the series. Knight walking up the bat. The pitch. Knight pounds it on the ground. White stops it on one hop. Shovels some Patek for the force, and he leaps over Perez and guns it to first. Not in time. Knight reaches, but they get the lead runner. One away. Griffey getting ready to go. Here he comes. A laser off the bat of Griffey. Patek leaps for it. Over his head and on into left. Knight is rounding second. Knight stops at second as the throw comes in. And Kemp is on with a single. And that's the first base knock for the Reds in this game. For Griffey, his second hit of the series. Geronimo getting ready to go. The pitch. Taken, strike 3. He's gone. 2 down. Concepcion is now up. Now the delivery. Spanked hard to the hole on the right side. It skips past White and on into right field for a hit. Cowens racing over. Knight is well around third. Griffey is around second. They're waving Knight in. Griffey is headed for third. Knight will score as the throw comes into White. And Griffey gets into third. So the single drives in 1, and the Reds get another one back. Score now 9-2 for Concepcion, his fourth hit of the series. Concepcion is now knocked in 4 runs in this series. Morgan is up next. Busby delivers. It's a high bouncer to the left side. Patek takes it in the hole. His only chance is at first. Nips Morgan by a stride. That'll do it for Cincinnati. A run on 2. Hit. No errors. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but still trailed by 7. After 5, 9-2. Royal. The Royals now send up the heart of their order to face Gallup, Brett, Mayberry, and Otis. Here's Brett to start it off. Gallup comes home. Hot smash to third. Rose gets his glove on it. Now the long throw. Perez scoops it on one hop, and Brett is retired. Nice play on both sides of the infield, and there's one away. Mayberry getting ready to go. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. The offering from Gallup. Fastball. It's a number to the left of the mound. Concepcion charges. Picks up the ball barehanded. Then he gets him. And that's the second out. Otis getting ready to go. The pitch is on the way. It's hit deep to Geronimo. Over his head. Say goodbye to this one. It's gone. Home run for Otis. So they collect the solo homer, his first home run of the series. The carnage continues. The score now 10-2 for Otis, his third hit of the series. And Otis now with 4 runs batted in the game. Cowens is now up. Gallup brings it to the plate. Cowens skies it to center. Should be routine. Geronimo roams over for it and records the putout. Side retired. The line for the Royals. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. So the ship is sailing, and the Reds are not aboard. The score now stands 10 runs to 2. Reds trail. The big hitters coming up against Busby. 2, 3, 4. Rose, Foster, and Bench. Here's Rose to start it off. Here he comes. Grounded to the right side, and White gloves it. The throw in plenty of time. And there's one away. Foster, bat in hand. Busby winds up. That's high and deep by Foster. Otis is on the run. On the run. It's starting to tail away from him. He makes a catch. 2 gone. Here comes Bench to take his cuts. Busby with the pitch. It misses. Ball 4. And Bench will get the base. That was Bench. His first walk of the series. Perez getting ready to go. Now Busby comes home with it. A towering fly ball to center. Otis drifts back. This should do it. He brings it down, and that retires the side. For the Reds, no runs on no hits. 1 left. The score still 10 runs to 2. Reds trail. Bottom of the lineup, McRae, White, and Patek coming up. McRae leading it off. He brings it in. Wide of the mark, and McRae walks. Now coming up, White. First baseman Perez perched right in front of the bag. The pitch jammed him. It's pushed towards second. Morgan feels it. Oh, trouble getting it out of his glove. No play at second. Now he flips to Perez for the out. 1 away. McRae goes to second. Patek bat in hand. McRae moves quietly toward third. And now the pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Gallup slipped one by him. 2 down. Wilson's up. McRae stretches his lead off second. The pitch swung on. Base hit down the line to right. Griffey gallops for it. He has it. McRae is around third. They're waving McRae in, and he scores. As the throw comes into second, Wilson holds it first for the single. So Wilson with a ribby single, and the Royals add to their big lead. The score now 11-2 for Wilson. His fifth hit of the series. That's Wilson's first ribby of the series. Porter to face Gallup. First baseman Perez right on the bag. The pitch comes in. Easy bounce at Morgan. He's up with it. Over to Concepcion, covering second. In time. 3 down. For the Royals, a run on 1 hit. No errors. 1 left. So the ship is sailing, and the Reds are not aboard. After 6.5, 11 to not much. Royals. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, strike you out at the old ball game. Play on.
For Cincinnati, here in the 7th, Knight, Griffey, and Geronimo. Leading off, Knight. Robinson is bringing in Gura to face Knight. He'll lose the platoon advantage. So Busby goes 6 innings. He yielded 2 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks. He struck out 2. He stands to win it. For Gura, his first appearance in the series. He's a southpaw. Leading off, Knight. The pitch. Routine grounder to Patek. He's up with it. Over to first, and Knight is retired. And there's 1 away. Next up, Cincinnati hitter Griffey. He lets 1 go. Wide by a hair. Free ticket to first from Griffey. Geronimo getting ready to go. The pitch. Swung on. It's a number to the left of the mound. Gura scoops it up. Fires to second. Then he gets him. And Geronimo is on at first. 2 gone. Concepcion is the next hitter. Geronimo well off first. The pitch to Concepcion. Towering fly ball. Back goes Wilson. He snags it, and that retires the side. For the Reds, nothing across. There were no errors. The score is still 11-2, Kansas City, as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Cincinnati will now face the heart of the Royal lineup. Brett, Mayberry, and Otis coming up. Brett will start the 8th. Gallup kicks and deals. Loop to right. Griffey racing in. If it stays up, he'll get it. Coming hard. Still coming. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Royal hitter Mayberry. Gallup winds and fires. Mayberry sends this ball airmail to left. Foster lopes for it. Should be an easy play. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Otis is the next hitter. Got it now. Otis lays off the pitch. Ball 4. Otis takes his base. Now at bat, Cowens. The pitch. Half swing. Yes. Cowens went too far. Out on strikes. That's 3 away. For the Royals, nothing across. 1 left. Reds trailing by 9 as we go to the home half. The Royals will face the top of the order here in the 8th. Morgan, Rose, and Foster. To get it going, Morgan. The pitch comes in. Lofted to left field. Wilson over. And he puts it away. 1 away. Rose up. Gura winds and fires. It's a moonshot, right field. Cowens over. He's got lots of room. Waits. Waits.
We copy you down, Eagle. Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
And brings it in. 2 away. Foster up there. He delivers. Slow tapper towards second, and it bounces off the heel of his glove. And Foster is safe at first. White picks up an error. 2 errors now for Kansas City. Bench is up next. Now Gura comes home with it. Bench lifts a lazy pop fly. Brett drips back into left and brings it down. The line for the Reds. No runs, no hits, 1 error. They leave 1. The score still 11 to not much. Reds trail. Gallant will now face the bottom of the Royals lineup. McRae, White, and Patek coming up. McRae leading it off. Now he comes home with it. McRae chops it toward Perez. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Gallant and takes it himself. And there's 1 away. White walking up the bat. Gallant kicks and deals. Routine grounded at Concepcion. He's up with it. Over to first, and White is retired. 2 away. Royal hitter, Patek. The pitch. Grounded to second. He's there. Plenty of time. 3 away. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway through the 9th. Reds still with a 9-run deficit. For Cincinnati, it'll be Perez, Knight, and Griffey. Perez leading it off. Gura fires it in. Just off the corner. A base on balls. Knight is up next. Now the delivery. Knight sends one to straightaway center. Otis has got a bead. He squeezes it. That's out number 1. And Perez gets back safely. Griffey is up next. Now Gura comes home with it. Griffey lashes one to right. Base hit. That could be trouble. It's rolling. Cowan gallops for it. He's up with it. Perez rounds third. The throw comes into Patek. They're holding Perez at third. And Griffey is in standing with a double. Second safety for Griffey. For Griffey is first. Double of the series. For Griffey is third. Head of the series. Here's Geronimo coming to the plate. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Over but low. And Geronimo takes first. That was Geronimo's first walk of the series. For Cincinnati. Bases crowded. One down. The bottom of the ninth inning. Concepcion is out to take his hacks. Infield back at double play depth. The runners take their lead. Gura fires it in. Just missed. Ball one. Infield back at double play depth. Here's the delivery. Hit to straightaway center field. He was shading him to left. Otis running it down. He has it. The runners are tagging, but they're holding him at third. Next up, Morgan. We're back at the top of the order. The Reds have two gone. Bases crowded. Perez, Griffey, Geronimo around the diamond. Gura delivers. Hot smash to fight. He takes a short hop. Over to second for out number 3. The Reds have lost this game. The Royals have won it. Game 2 goes to the Royals. Kansas City shuts down the Reds. Bats for the 3 hitter. Agony if you're a Cincinnati fan. Here's the line for the Royals. 11 runs on 15 hits. They committed 2 errors. They lead 7. For the Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. And they lead 8. Busby gets his first win. His record now 1-0. Zachary takes his first loss. His record now 0-1. Gura saves his first. So the Royals gain a step. In the next game, the Reds will have another try in this 7-game series. They now stand at Kansas City with 1 win. Cincinnati 1. Bye for now, everybody. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Cincinnati. Royals take this one from the Reds, 11-2.
Okay, well, Kansas City blew the Reds out of the water in that one, and they evened the series at 1 game apiece. Let's take a look at the box score. All right, so for the Royals, everyone had a base hit except for Hal McRae in the lineup here. Let's see, Willie Wilson, 3 hits, 2 runs, and RBI. And Porter knocked in a run. Brett, 3 hits, 3 runs, a double, a triple, and 2 ribbies. John Mabry, 2 for 5, a couple of RBIs and a run scored. Big day by Amos Otis, the center fielder, with a 2 for 3 day, a double, a homer, 4 RBI. And let's see, Cowan scored a run, McRae scored a run, White had a hit, and Patek, 2 for 5, Ribby, double, and a run scored. So 15 hits for the Royals, 11 runs. Steve Busby picks up the W, going 6 strong, 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 Ks, 2 earned runs. And Larry Gura picks up the save with a 3-inning effort, 1 hit allowed, 3 walks, no Ks. And for the Reds, not much doing on offense, only 3 base hits on the day, Griffey with 2 of them. It's Ken Griffey Sr. With a double. And George Foster knocked in a run. And Davey Concepcion with a hit and an RBI. But that's about it on offense for Cincinnati. Pat Zachary took the loss, 3 2/3, 8 hits, no walks, a strikeout, 4 earned, and 7 runs allowed. And in relief, Don Gullett, 5 1/3, 7 hits. Gave up 3 earned, 4 runs total on a pair of walks, a couple of strikeouts. And he did serve up the home run to Otis. All right, well, that'll do it for us here. Looking forward to Game 3. The series knotted at 1 game apiece, and we now move the series to Kansas City. So keep your eye open for upcoming videos. We'll at least get through Game 5, and we'll see if the series goes beyond that. But until next time, keep playing ball. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.